boy. He was my father, and he is thrice a villain who says such a father begot villains. Wert thou not my brother, I would not take this hand from thy throat till this other had pulled out thy tongue for saying so. Thou hast railed on thyself.
Sweet masters, be patient, for thy father's remembrance be at accord.
Let me go, I say. I will not till I please. You shall hear me. My father charged you in his will to give me good education. You have trained me like a peasant, obscuring and hiding from me all gentlemanlike qualities. The spirit of my father grows strong in me, and I will no longer endure it. Therefore, allow me such exercises as may become a gentleman, or give me the poor a lottery my father left me by testament. With that I will go buy my fortunes.
And what will thou do? Beg? When that is spent? Well, sir, get you in. I'll not long be troubled with you. You'll have some part of your will. I pray you leave me.
I will no further offend you than becomes me for my good.
Get you with him, you old dog.
Is old dog my reward? Most true, I have lost my teeth in your service. God be with my old master, he would not have used such a word.
Is it even so? Begin you to grow upon me? Well, I will physic thy rankness and yet give no 10,000 crowns neither. Hold on, Denise!
Calls, your worship.
Was not Charles, the Duke's wrestler, here to speak with me today?
So please you, keep stir at the door, and importunes access to you.
Call him in. It will be a good way. Oh, your worship. Monsieur Charles, what's the new news at the new court?
There's no news, sir, but the old news. That is, the old Duke is banished by his young brother, the new Duke. And 3 or 4 lovely lords have put themselves into voluntary exile with him, whose lands and revenues enrich the new Duke. Therefore, he gives them leave to wander.
Can you tell if Rosalind, the Duke's daughter, be banished with her father?
Oh no. For the Duke's daughter, her cousin, so loves her, being ever from their cradles bred together, that she would have died to stay behind her. She's at the court, and no less beloved of her uncle than his own daughter, and never two ladies loved as they do.
Where will the old Duke live?
They say he's already in the forest of Arden, and the many merry men live. And there they live like the old Robin Hood of England. They say many young gentlemen flock to him every day, and fleet the time carelessly as they did in the golden days.
What? You wrestle tomorrow before the new Duke?
Marry, do I, sir? Came to wait for the man. Or is a thing of his own searching altogether against my will.
Good Charles, I thank thee for thy love. Which thou shalt find, I will most kindly requite. I'll tell thee, is the stubbornest young thing, full of ambition, an envious emulator of every man's good part, a secret and villainous contriver against me, his natural brother. Therefore use thy discretion. I had as lief thou didst break his neck as his finger. Thou wert best look to it. For if thou dost him any slight disgrace, or if he does not mightily best himself upon thee, practice against thee by poison, trap thee by some treacherous device, and ne'er leave thee till he hath taken thy life by some indirect means or other. For I assure thee, and almost with tears I speak it, there's not one so young, so villainous this day living. I speak but brotherly of him. Were I to anatomize him to you as he is, I must blush and weep, and now must look pale and wonder.
I'm heartily glad I came hither to you. If he comes tomorrow, I'll give him his payment. If ever he go alone again, I shall never wrestle for prize more. And so God keep your worship.
Farewell, Charles. Now will I stir this fate. I hope this shall be an end of him. For my soul, who I know not why, hates nothing more than he. Yet he's gentle, learned yet never taught, of all sorts enchantingly beloved. So much in the heart of the world, especially of my own people, that I'm altogether misprized. Oh, but this shall not be so long. This wrestler shall clear all. All that's left is I kindle him thither, which now I'll go about.
Helplessly hoping her harlequin of awaiting a word.
I pray thee, Rosalind, sweet my cause, be merry.
Dear Celia, I show more mirth than I am mistress of. Would you yet I will marry her? Since you can teach me to forget and banish father, you must not learn me how to remember any extraordinary pleasure.
Herein I see thou lovest me not, but the full weight that I love thee. If my uncle, thy banished father, had banished thy uncle, the duke my father, so thou couldst no better me, I could teach thy love to take thy father for mine. And so couldst thou, if the truth of thy love for me were righteously tempered as mine is to thee.
Well then, I will forget the condition of my estate to rejoice in yours.
You know, my father hath no child but I, nor none is like to have, and truly, when he dies, thou shalt be his heir. For when he hath taken away from thy father perforce, I will render thee akin in affection, and mine honor I will. And when I break that oath, let me turn monster. Oh, therefore, my sweet Rose, my dear Rose, be free.
From henceforth I will, and devise sports. Let me see. What think you of falling in love?
Marry, I prithee do, to make sport withal, yet love no man in good earnest.
Oh.
Nor no further in sport, neither than with the curious blush thou mayest in honor come off again.
What shall be our sport then?
Let us sit and mock the good housewife.
Indeed. There fortune makes nature the cutter off of nature's wit.
Adventure, the dullness of the fool is the whetstone of the wits. How now, wit? Whither wander you?
Mistress, you must come away to your father.
Were you made the messenger?
No, by mine honor, but I was bid to come for you.
Where learned you that oath, fool?
Of a certain knight that swore by his honor, and yet was not the knight forsworn.
I'll prove you that in the great heap of your knowledge.
I marry, unmuzzle your wisdom.
Stand you both forth now, stroke your chins, and swear by your beards that I am a knave.
By our beards, if we have them, thou art.
By my knavery, if I had it, then I were. But if you swear by that, that is not, you are not forsworn. No more was this knight swearing for his honor, for he never had any.
Prithee, who is the novelist?
One that old Frederick, your father, loves.
Oh, my father's love is enough to honor him.
Today is Bastille Day, and you have lost much good sport.
Sport? Of what color?
What color, madame? How shall I answer you?
As wisdom fortune will.
Ladies, you amaze me, ladies. I would have told you of good wrestling, which you have lost the sight of.
You tell us the manner of the wrestling.
I will tell you the beginning, and if it please your ladyship, you may see the end.
Beginning that is dead and buried.
There's an old man and his three sons.
Imagine we had one holds ill.
Three proper young men of excellent growth and character. The eldest of the three, he wrestled with Charles, the Duke's wrestler. And Charles immediately drew him and broke three of his ribs. That there is little hope of life in him. So he showed the second, and then the third. Yonder they lie. The poor old man, their father, making such pitiful dole over them, that all the beholders, they take his father with a weeping.
Alas!
But what is the sport, monsieur, that the ladies have lost?
quite peace that I speak of.
Thus men may grow wiser every day. It is the first time ever I heard breaking of ribs was sport for ladies.
For I promise thee.
Well, you must if you stay here, because here is the place appointed for the wrestling, and they are ready to perform it.
Yonder they are coming. Let us stay and watch.
Let's go, ladies.
There's something happened in here. What it is ain't exactly clear.
Since the youth will not be entreated, his own peril on his forwardness.
Is yonder the man?
Even he, madame.
Alas, he is too young.